back to my channel. You already know it's the first week of the new month, which means it is a favorites video. My favorite type of video to do. Hopefully your favorite video to watch. I know it's probably not, it's probably vlogs, but whatever. I do have quite a lot on the September favorites video. Yep, I do. And it's funny because have you noticed a pattern? I'll be like, one month I'm like, I didn't buy any beauty. So proud of myself. And then I'm like, September favorites. Oh, anyways, we have a lot of stuff to get through today, so grab yourself a snack. Let's get on into it, and we're going to start in the beauty category. We're going to start with hair products, and I honestly have been really loving the R&Co products lately. I don't know why it took me a while to get on that bandwagon, but you know how like when you go to a salon, they normally use like a certain type, and then you kind of just get like sucked into it because that's what they use on your hair, and then you just like it and whatever. I've never been to a salon that actually used R&Co, so this is the first time, and I've been going to Alyssa since I moved here, and I just really love the things that she uses on my hair. If you guys remember, like a couple months ago maybe, I talked about the R&Co F-Layer Serum Cream. It's like in a taller, same color bottle as this, but like a squeezy tube, and I was using that after I get out of the shower, like as a leave-in slash detangler, but it smells amazing. And this is in the same line as that, but it's the spray version, so it's significantly lighter on your hair, which if you're someone like me who has like thin, fine hair, that's a lot better because then it's not weighing your hair down. And the smell of this is amazing. I love it. Dare I say I actually love it more than the Redken smells, and I love the way Redken smells, but this, I don't know, this is amazing. I love that it does both detangling, heat protectant, moisturizing, smells amazing, adds shine. Like it's just kind of one of those things that does a multitude of things after you're done in the shower, and I think it's amazing. It's also vegan and cruelty free, which we love that. In combination with that, I've been using the Scalp Therapy I just almost said what? Densifying and rebalancing leave-in mist. And this is awesome. Again, in the same way that I like a lighter product on my ends, I also like a lighter product on my scalp. And normally, you guys know, I've been doing my hair oiling routine where I put oils in my scalp, do a hair mask, leave it on, which I still do, but that's the only time that really any type of moisture was getting onto my scalp. So this leave-in mist is actually supposed to be sprayed on your scalp after you get out of the shower, when you're doing your like post-shower detangling, leave-in conditioners, all that stuff. So I actually do this first, and this is all over the scalp. I just kind of like massage it in a little bit, and then I go in with the F-Layer spray, and this combination is just amazing. I don't personally have a dry scalp, but I really have been focusing on the overall hair journey health, which, as you know, starts from your scalp. So I've been really into scalp nourishing products lately, and I love this without it like weighing your hair down. Moving along, we have a L'Oreal product, and you know, I gotta be honest with you, this surprised me. So I love when I find a product that like does exactly what I was looking for in a product, like on a whim. So I have the Elta MD SPF 50, which I will say the only downside to this is it is an SPF 30. It's not an SPF 50, but I had been looking for a daytime moisturizer that also had an SPF in it because I do a lot of skincare in the morning, and if I'm ever in a rush and I do it too quickly and then put my makeup on too shortly thereafter that, it will pill, and it's just like it's too much on my face, you know. So I was trying to eliminate that by having a daytime moisturizer that also doubled as an SPF. And so this is the L'Oreal Revitalift Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30, like I said, but it is a daytime moisturizer, and it does have retinol in it, I think hyaluronic acid. I'll pop up all the ingredients here. I threw away the box, so I don't remember, but this does have a bit of a sunscreen smell, just so you're aware, but it is so hydrating on the skin without it being like greasy and heavy the way that some sunscreens can be. Now, I personally don't mind the smell of a sunscreen, especially because like I'm really trying to not have sun damage on my face, so I will lather that up. But this is a really great mixture of both the SPF and a moisturizer, and doesn't break me out. Another Sol de Janeiro, and as you can see, I'm halfway through this bottle. I love this. I don't know why I've never tried the pink one before, but I think this one has the notes of jasmine, but it's also a little fruity, which to be honest with you, I normally don't like that. I do normally prefer a more like woodsy, musky kind of smell, but I sprayed this on myself in Ulta one day, and the entire day, like I didn't buy it, I just sprayed it and then I went about my day, and the entire day I couldn't stop thinking about this smell. It just smells so freaking good. So I am just like over the moon with this purchase. I think that, you know, I'm always rotating between the different Sol de Janeiro smells, and I will tell you, I think I'm going to go back for a second one of this because it might be my number one. Another spray, actually. This is kind of so random because I'm not a deodorant spray person. I always use like solids or the, what's the one I like? Is it Secret? I think it's Secret, the clear clinical or whatever. I have always used that. I've never been like a kind of girl, but this was on sale, and this is the Athena Club Super Pink Mandarin Island Orchid and Vanilla Full Body Deo Dry Spray. Now, this was so great for the Wadapalooza. I was spraying this all over myself, especially on the days that we didn't shower in between events. And the only thing I'm going to warn you about for this though, well, I'll show you. If you put it on your armpit like too close. Oh, I guess you can't really tell. That's weird. Hold on. Am I crazy? Because I did this the other day and it left like a white mark. Oh. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, that was weird. Maybe it just depends on what you have going on in your armpits. I thought it was if you sprayed it too close, it left a white cast. So just be careful of that because it does like rub off on clothes. But the smell of this is so great, and it does actually help with like if you're working out and you're getting smelly, but like you maybe have somewhere to go or whatever. I use those body wipes from, oh, I cannot think of the brand. I'll have to pop it up because I really can't remember right now, but I use those first, like if I ever need to do that, and then I'll spray myself just kind of like all over with this, and it's amazing. It does last a really long time, and it's not uncomfortable because I think when I've ever tried to do a spray, I cannot stand the like wetness feeling in my armpits. It just like grosses me out. So I love that this is a dry spray, so you don't feel like you have anything on your skin. Highly recommend, especially if you are like a more warm bodied person or just a sweaty girl like myself. And lastly, in the beauty category, we have a Too Faced product. Now I gotta say, Too Faced never fails with the lip injection, okay? I just absolutely love it. Let me show you the other color. Hold on. Oh my God, I just almost busted my ass. With this new line of Maximum Plump, well, I don't know if it's like a new line, but they came out with new colors, and some of them are a little bit more glittery, some of them are a little bit more matte, and I'm gonna show you these two. They're my favorite. This is the more nude one, obviously, and then this is the more glittery, fun one. The nude one is called A La Mode, and the pinker one is called Full Send. So I just kind of want to show you what this looks like on, because I think it gives such a nice color. But let me just warn you right now, if you have never tried a Too Faced lip injection Maximum Plump gloss, you're in for a treat, okay? It is so spicy. Like if you're not used to it or you're sensitive to those things, be careful, because when they say maximum plump, they do mean maximum plump. Like it is so tingly, so burning, but so plumping. It does look really nice. I just wish that it lasted a little longer. That's my only complaint. But like literally out of every lip plumper I've ever tried, because I'm not filling my lips anymore, I will say the Maximum Plump injection is just the strongest one that I found that doesn't like hurt. Because the Dr. Jart one, I think that was the one that's like in that really big gold tube. That one actually like makes my mouth red around my lips. So I don't use that one. I've only stuck to this one, and I like that these are now coming in like a little bit of different colors, because you can put it on top of like a lipstick or a lip liner, and it still looks more makeup-y, but still gives you that really good plump, you know? So, and they do have a nice vanilla smell to them, which is always a plus. September, we had 2 Oreo releases. Well, maybe this was October, I don't know. Technically it could have been. But this was September. This was the Reese's / Oreo collab, where they did Reese's peanut butter with the Oreo cookie. Can you tell that we liked it? Okay. Absolutely delicious. If you're a chocolate peanut butter lover, obviously. But, you know, I will say, I think that they could have been a little bit more creative with this. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much, but I just felt like they could have maybe done like one side as peanut butter and one side as chocolate for like the more peanut butter lovers. You know, I don't know, whatever. But they're still really good, clearly delicious. Like Oreo, they can do no wrong in my opinion. And with that being said, this is a repeat from last year. I know for a fact I included these in last year's favorites video. They are so good. These are the apple pie a la mode. That's so weird that two things I've showed in this video are a la mode. I don't even know what that means. And these have the golden Oreos. Funny because the cookie itself actually does kind of have a little bit of an apple taste to it, but I don't know if that's just because it's like touching the cream, you know? Oh my gosh, like this is just my favorite. I love the graham cracker Oreos, the cinnamon, the apple, the pumpkin, like that's up my alley. I'm not really a chocolate lover. I only like those because it's Reese's. I've been trying to be more cognizant about saying Reese's because I always get slammed whenever I say Reese's. I don't know why, I just like saying that like that. Okay, whatever. These are so good. Delicious, amazing. I wish they were year round. In this bag, I have kind of a bunch of random goodies, if you will, but I need to show you a couple of different things because maybe I've been living under a rock, but have you guys ever had these? The Smarties squishy shit. When I was a kid, I did love Smarties. And I have been really, really into the like Swedish candies lately. We ate the whole bag of the other, oh my God. Ate the whole bag of the other Swedish candy that we got. I'll have to put the picture of it on the screen for you because I don't remember what the brand was. But the consistency and like the texture of the Swedish candies has just been like, I don't know where I've been because I guess maybe just because I don't really care about like a sweet candy like this. But like, it's almost like, I want to say it's like marshmallow, but it's not. It's like part gummy, part marshmallow. It's really good. Like really, really good. I don't know why. Between that and the high chews, dude, during Wadapalooza, I ate like 2 whole bags of Swedish candy, no joke. I love a Sour Patch Kids. Like if you've seen like a lot of CrossFit athletes that vlog their competitions and stuff, you'll notice they do eat a lot of Sour Patch Kids. But I don't know, I don't love them that much for some reason. So I've been heavily into the gummy candies of the Swedish candy, whatever, and the Smarties candies. So fire. This is also not necessarily a food item, but it is in the kitchen, so I'm gonna mention it. Lainey got me these little ice cube molds, the silicone molds that you probably saw in my vlog from a couple weeks ago, and if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I post them with my morning coffees. It's so satisfying. If you are not somebody who has a good ice machine, or you really love the nugget ice, but you don't wanna have a gigantic ice machine on your counter, these are fantastic. So that these little like silicone molds that you just fill up with water, you press the thing in and then it fills up on the sides. And in the morning, I just run the lid under warm water, twist it open, and then you squeeze it. And it's also just like satisfying to squeeze it because that, oh, I don't think that's gonna work. You're too big for that. Because when you squeeze it, it's like all the ice is coming out of it into the cup, and it's so great. If you're someone who really cares about your ice, you will love these. Actually, I didn't get to show you guys this backpack before Wadapalooza, and I'm so bummed because I've always wanted this backpack from Noble, but it had mixed reviews, and I don't know if they like did a production enhancement or something, or they changed some things with the stitching. I don't know, but I hate, like, so my gym bag is just like a backpack, right? And everything is just like stuffed in it. And when I'm looking for something, I'm digging through a black hole backpack and it drives me nuts. But it's just the one I got, I think from like a photo shoot one time I did, and I just never wanted to buy a new one, so I hadn't. But anyways, I have been eyeing this backpack, and let me show you the reason why I ended up getting it, okay? Because first of all, it does wear like a backpack, right? So like I'm wearing it to the gym like this. But when you turn it on this side, on the back side of it, and you just kind of like move these little straps out of the way, you open the backpack like a duffel bag. I don't want all my shit to fall out, but you open it this way, okay? So you have a whole like duffel bag area on this side, which like for me personally, I keep my Noble shoes, the wraps, a band, another band, weightlifting tape, my belt, all the things that I would use like for actual workouts and warm up are in here. And then on this side, you have 3 different parts of more storage. So this big deep one at the top goes all the way down to the bottom. And so in here I have like another hip circle, my jump rope. Then the second one, I have knee sleeves and then straps for like pulling. And then I don't honestly, I don't know what you would put in these little like things, but whatever. And then the bottom one, oh, the Swedish candy I was just talking about. Found it. This is what I ate at Wadapalooza. Love mix. It was, there's a pink one of these that I liked better, but I do keep this in here just in case, like, I don't know, I'm training at some point and I start to feel really hungry. I don't have anything with me. You always gotta have snacks, okay? And these keep that organized, so it's like you know where specific things are, but then the stuff that you use on the daily is in the duffel bag portion. And I just feel like that's such a genius idea because I hate leaning my backpack up and digging through it. You can't even open it from the top, which, like, maybe they should have done that, I don't know, but I prefer that you're just opening it from this side. I love it. I think it's so great. It's super comfortable. It's lightweight. I mean, it is a little big in terms of gym bag. Like, if you're just, you know, someone who goes to a bodybuilding style gym, I don't know that that would be fully necessary. But if you're a CrossFitter and you have a lot of things that you're bringing to the gym, highly recommend. And also this month, Fleo dropped this, like, ribbed collection, which I was actually kind of skeptical at first because I don't normally like textured workout clothing. I just like when it's, you know, thin and flowy and or just regular soft buttery cotton type of feel. And so they released this set in this pink, which obviously, you know me, I love pink. And I was obsessed. Like, I wish I would have worn that to Wadapalooza, but in the moment, I was like, no, I don't think that'll be good for competition because I feel like ribbed fabrics normally bunch up, but it did not at all. It was so comfortable, so flattering nonetheless. And I will note though, I am a bit more like boxy and wide in my upper half, and so I personally get a medium in all of their tops and then a small in the bottom. I just do not like when my lats get squished from the side of the bra straps. Drives me insane, so I always get a medium in their sports bras, and it is so comfortable. Of course, you know I've been wearing Fleo since literally 2017, so like I always love them. There's a special place in my heart for Babs, so I really appreciate her always trying to come up with new things, and it's not like gimmicky, you know what I mean? Like sometimes the like workout clothing world can be kind of like cringe, you know? And I just don't feel like Noble and Fleo is like that. But anyways, oh, and as another Noble mention really quickly, I wore these blue shoes during the Run Beach Stand event thinking that they would be good for beach running, and they were in fact not. Great for regular running, but I really wish we could have just not worn shoes on the beach because that shit was hard, as you saw. But anyways, okay, that is everything for this month's favorites. Oh, I also got a couple of new pieces from BVLA. That is the like main place where most tattoo shops get their like curated jewelry from. I know a lot of you guys have asked about like where the pieces are from, but honestly, anything that is in like a specialized place like Rook, Daith, Tragus, Forward Helix, all of those are from a tattoo or piercing shop, which normally they use like BVLA or Anatomic Metals. Those are two that I typically get, but anything else that's just in my like regular lobes is usually studs. So for those that ask. But anyways, that is the end of this favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe so you never miss Monday with Manders. And I will see you in next Monday's video.